What's up, everybody? It's your boy Rebel here, and for today's episode, the AX-50 sniper rifle, also known as the gun that I did a butt slide 360 no-scope to unlock Damascus with. Yeah, that's right, I am never not gonna bring that up now.
On your feet, soldier! We are leaving!
Okay, so what's up? How are y'all doing? Hope we're all having a wonderful day today. It is my birthday today. Well, not today, not your today, but my today. The 3rd of March. Today's my birthday. Happy birthday to me, I guess. I don't really care. Anyways, for today's episode, we got the AX-50 sniper rifle, and this was the last sniper rifle I had to use. So after using this, after not liking the Dragunov, I really thought I was gonna like the other two. I did like the HDR. This one, I was having less fun than the HDR, mainly because what this sniper rifle is supposed to be is it is supposed to be a sniper rifle that is the best sniper rifle for quick scoping. Maybe the Dragunov, but that one has a way smaller one-shot kill area, so I'd say the AX-50 is definitely the quick scoping sniper rifle. But if you really just want to focus on quick scoping, the Kar 98, I guess, would be better, probably. I don't know. But the AX-50, it's fast. It's a lot faster than the HDR, but being that it's more lightweight, it comes with a little worse aiming stability, so you will probably be wobbling a little bit more than you were with the HDR. Albeit I was trying to not hurt my aiming stability with the HDR. I had to go out of my way to almost help the aiming stability with the AX-50 to where I could actually land shots at a medium to long distance without wiggling too much and having to rely solely on luck. Now, yes, this gun may be faster than the HDR, but it is also slightly weaker than the HDR, being that when I use the HDR, I'm pretty sure I never got a hit marker unless I was shooting through cover. With the AX-50, I am actually getting the occasional hit markers when something ends up hitting a thigh or a shin or a toe or something, and I'm not getting the kill. Noticing a lot more with the AX-50 than I was with the HDR. Probably a pretty good reason to go with the HDR over the AX-50, being that you probably don't want to miss that many shots or get hit markers, especially with such a long bolt delay to fire the next shot. Now, I would like to say that this sniper rifle is just, it's not good. It's a trash sniper rifle, but it's me. I'm not good with snipers. I'm not good with snipers. I can do well, I could do good occasionally and get the sick clips here and there, but I am not a professional sniper user. And being that this sniper is less about hard scoping like the HDR, it's more about quick scoping, I can't really use this thing the way that it's meant to be used. I tend to not be good at quick scoping. It's hard for me. I know to keep the white dot in the center so when you zoom in you're already there, but then I end up trying to jerk and it just ends up missing. I'm not that good at quick scoping, but that's what this gun is mainly for. I mean, it is a one-shot sniper rifle to the waist up, and it's faster than the HDR. It just seems to me that it's a little bit harder to control, and it's kind of weird knowing that this is the quick scoping sniper rifle. The fact that the HDR has better aiming stability and wiggles less almost makes me feel like it's easier to use the HDR for quick scoping, at least my version of quick scoping, where it's like the slowest quick scope imaginable. That's easier to me with the HDR than it is with the AX-50, or it was until I really started to learn that aiming stability is actually pretty important with the AX-50. And I don't know, the one thing I kind of gotta say is the AX-50, even though it was faster, it just felt slightly less fun than the HDR. I'm not entirely sure why, but I was having more fun with the HDR, and part of me was like, should I have saved the HDR for last? But then I'm not sure, because maybe the AX-50 is better at no scoping. Maybe I got lucky with the no scope. Maybe I would have done it easier with the HDR. I have no idea, but I was having less fun with it. It's really good that I had to do something completely unorthodox to unlock Damascus, so I wasn't actually just using a not fun sniper. I was just being strange. And I do kind of gotta clarify here, I am not saying that the AX-50 is a bad sniper rifle. It might be my least favorite in the sniper class, being that I can actually see what the niche of the Dragunov is, being that it's semi-auto but still incredibly powerful, and the HDR being hard-hitting, hard-scoping sniper rifle that it is. The AX-50 kind of sits awkwardly in the middle, and I'm not saying that it's bad. It's just the HDR might be a little bit better. So here's how I had to build this class. Of course, the first thing I'm going to be putting on any sniper rifle I'm using is the variable zoom scope, because that thing is like a warm knife on butter and I like it. So I use it a lot. on sniper. Probably the only zoom I'd recommend using, but if you don't want to use it, you don't have to. That's just a personal preference that actually feels like it's helping somehow. On top of that, we got the Singard arms stock, which is going to help with aiming stability. We're going to try to nip this in the bud and up our aiming stability right off the gate. That's not the logic I went through with it, but after seeing everything, I knew I had to get aiming stability back up. But for the sake of me just explaining it, let's preemptively try to hedge our bets. Let's preemptively try to hedge our bets against aiming stability by upping it right now. Moving on from there, we're going to go with the tack laser, because that is also going to somewhat help with aiming stability, as well as aim down sight speed, because let's face it, we're not aiming down the sights faster is not a bad thing, especially with the variable zoom scope. It is pretty thick and hefty, so it does kind of up your ADS speed just a little bit. And on top of that, we got the stippled grip tape for the other added ADS speed. It does hurt our aiming stability, but with the tack laser and the Singard arm stock, we end up having a increased aiming stability overall, which really did help to fight the wiggle that I was facing. And on top of that, I used focus. I hear focus doesn't really help as much with sniper rifles as it does with marksman rifles, but I ran out of things to use. This gun doesn't really have a lot of good attachments on it. Honestly, there's nothing really that amazing. It has grips. It has grips where the HDR doesn't even have grips. It didn't have a stippled grip tape. This one did, so put it on. Besides that, there's really nothing out of the ordinary here. We're just trying to help it maybe maintain its fast ADS speed, maybe try to help the range a little bit, and really try to help that aiming stability, and then that's going to make this thing a lot more usable in basically every single scenario that you can think of that would be using the AX-50. That's probably very few scenarios, if I'm being completely honest, but it'll help. Maybe, I guess. I have no idea. This is what I had the best success with, but you might be completely different. I have absolutely no idea. Now, if we're looking at the camo challenges for this thing, we got the 5 super easy ones. Get 450 kills, get 50 headshots, get 50 one-shot kills, which is completely redundant. No attachments and all attachments. Fairly simple stuff here. Then we got the things that you might have to try a little bit for, but not really. And that's going to be crouching, long shots, and 3 kills without dying. Then we really get to the fun challenges in here, and that's going to be mounting, which isn't really that tough, but I hate mounting, so it's tough for me. And then the double kills. The double kills ended up taking me the longest, with the exception of all attachments, because I left that with as few kills as possible intentionally. Besides that, it was double kills that was really taking me a while, but it's still not that challenging. Nothing is more challenging than the launchers and the 3 kills without dying with the riot shield, and that's basically it. And it was a breeze. It was, I slid my way. It only took me 1 game of trying to do 360 no scopes before I actually unlocked gold with this, and thus platinum, and thus Damascus. Hallelujah. It's a wonderful day for me. I have a few videos I still have to make before I can actually equip Damascus and just start playing for the hell of it. I hope that playing with the M4 with Damascus and the MP5 with Damascus makes this game more fun. It doesn't feel like it is as much of a chore as it feels now, but only time will tell. And that's gonna wrap this one up. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button, hit that sub button, gently click that notification bell. It could be my birthday present. You know, it's a nice day. I got my Billy Joel shirt on. Things are good. Drop that sub for me. I have no idea. And until next time, peace.